Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the all-new 2022 Toyota Tundra, and we're actually going to get into the pricing with the Tundra and my thoughts on the price increase from the last generation to this new generation Tundra. And so yeah, with all that being said, let's just jump right into the video. So we've already talked about the new Tundra quite extensively in several other videos, so just a quick refresher. We have a all-new Tundra for the 2022 model year. They are completely getting rid of the V8 engine. We're going to have a twin-turbo V6 as one powertrain, and then a hybrid twin-turbo V6 powertrain as the other one. And we're going to get coil suspension in the back end, so we're not going to have leaf springs for the Tundra anymore. Completely redesigned exterior, completely redesigned interior with a bunch of new features, oversized infotainment system, available digital gauge cluster, you know, all of the fun modern truck stuff that we are seeing all of the manufacturers go towards. And obviously this now comes at a cost. So the base price of the Tundra is now over $37,000, which is pretty crazy to think of, and that is not for a four-wheel drive truck. That is for a two-wheel drive truck. If you want to add four-wheel drive, it's a $3,000 option for most of the packages. Some of the packages come standard with four-wheel drive, but yeah, the Tundra has gotten pretty expensive. Now, they don't offer the Tundra in a single cab. You can get it in the shorter cab configuration or the full-sized cab configuration. So that's part of the reason why the starting price is pretty expensive. But on top of that, right, Toyota's added so much to this truck, and so it's kind of jumped things up. Now, going from that to the SR5, that starts at over $42,000. And then we have the Limited, which starts at over $50,000. And then we have the TRD Pro, which they haven't released pricing on, but it's going to be a little bit under $60,000 most likely for the starting price. And then the Platinum is over $58,000, and then the 1794 edition is over $59,000, which has always been interesting to me that the 1794 edition has been typically more expensive than the Platinum because they're basically the same package. The only difference is that the 1794 kind of has more of a Western theme, right? Think Ram 1500 Limited versus Ram 1500 Longhorn. But yes, we are getting a significant price increase, and really what this looks like is the baseline package of the Tundra is a lot more expensive than it was before, and it's more expensive than some of the competition. But the fully loaded packages still aren't as expensive as what you get from the other manufacturers. Right now, a fully loaded Limited from Ram is well over 70 grand. An F-150 Limited, over 80 grand with the hybrid powertrain. And then if you go to Chevy and GMC is going to be over 80 grand, and then High Country is going to be something over $70,000. But the thing to mention is these prices I just gave you don't take into account Toyota's new hybrid powertrain. If you add the hybrid powertrain, they don't have pricing for it, but I'm guessing, judging based on what other manufacturers have done with their hybrid powertrains, it's probably going to be a $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 option. So that 1794 edition is probably going to be $64,000 with Toyota's new hybrid powertrain, for example. Or, you know, the TRD Pro actually comes standard with it, so it's a little bit different. But the Limited, you know, that's going to be like $55,000. And it sounds like you're not going to be able to get the hybrid powertrain in anything less than a Limited, so you have to get at least the Limited, which is, again, the entry-level luxury package for the Tundra. Now, other cool stuff since they've released the pricing is it sounds like the SR they're going to keep very, very basic. So there's not going to be a whole lot that you're going to be able to add to that package. But the SR5, it sounds like they'll let you have the bigger infotainment system, but you're still going to have stuff like cloth seats. You're still going to have the analog gauge cluster, but at least you can get the bigger infotainment system. And then they're still going to have a lot of the same packages as what they had with the last generation. So the TRD Sport package, for example, that's built off the SR5, where it lowers the truck, you know, adds some sporty accenting and makes things a little bit more aggressive overall. It sounds like that is still going to be there, and Zipper is up to no good, so I have to harass him. But anyways, moving from that, they are still going to have the TRD Off-Road package as well, which obviously changes things with the truck from an exterior aesthetics perspective, but then makes it more capable on off-road conditions. Which it's funny that the TRD off-road package is still going to offer 20-inch wheels on most of the trucks, which doesn't make sense to me because that is not really off-road ready. You'd think that they would want to add, you know, 17 or 18-inch wheels to make it a little bit more off-road ready. But I guess the other big news is it's still going to offer Bilstein dampers with that TRD off-road package, and so then that is going to be something cool. And I've noticed a lot of manufacturers are switching over to Bilstein from Fox, and Toyota might do that, right? Everyone else has been doing it, and so Toyota might axe the Fox shocks that are on the TRD Pros. We'll see what happens. It seems like So far, that's all going to stay the same. But yeah, this isn't going to be a terribly long video, but it's just pretty crazy, the pricing that's happening here with the Tundra. It's still not quite as expensive as a lot of the American brands, but it is definitely getting up there. So I want you guys to comment down below what you think about the pricing on the Tundra, and if you think that this pricing that I just released was reasonable. And again, understand that is the base price before options are added. So if you want to add options like what I just talked about with the TRD Sport package, TRD Off-Road, hybrid powertrain, all that kind of stuff, it's going to make the price go up from there. And so I can imagine a fully loaded 1794 edition with the hybrid powertrain and a TRD Off-Road package and all that fun stuff. It's probably going to be close to $70,000 now. And so just kind of take that into account, and let me know what you guys think on that. And yeah, that's going to sum things up. If you're stopping for the first time, please subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next video.